What do you think so far of My Hero Academia Season 6, Episode 2? So far, I believe it's actually pretty good, and I think there's a difference between both teams. Let me explain. Hello, beautiful human. Welcome to Kick Up Flicks. In Episode 2 so far of Season 6, it is literally all about strategy. Team 1, Endeavor, and then Team 2, Midnight. And I'm calling it Midnight for a very specific reason, only for the simple fact is that Midnight has been the one that has been the glue and raising morale with everybody in the group so far. Who knows what's going to happen in episode 3? I do think that Team 2 has a bit of a better opening than Team 1. And what I mean by that is Team 2 technically saved everybody before they even started the attack. That's one. And I know they had the advantage of being outside. Two, the fact that is that they're keeping it outside and not bringing it indoors, which is where their benefit is right there, because they don't have to worry about damage as much. And on top of that, so far, no one has been injured. Now, that doesn't mean no one's going to be injured throughout the rest of this fight, but at the present time, they had the advantage at this exact point. Now, moving on to Endeavor's side, Endeavor is a little bit on the opposite side. They took their time coming in for the simple fact is that they needed to evacuate everybody out the hospital and the surrounding area. And they did it pretty quickly from the time Endeavor walked in to the time he met up with the doctor. They were 97% done. So understand that granted, that is a huge showing of why he's number one. However, I think he ends up lowering because of Mirko. And what I mean by that is you send in one hero that is going to end up finding a lot of no moves, and you understand the risk that you might not make it out alive. Totally understandable. But did you really have to send her in alone? You're telling me you couldn't find one hero that is of equal power to her that can keep up with her in speed and intelligence. Instead, you get this other hero, definitely a sidekick shield hero, whose shields look to be amazing for the most part. I mean, I haven't seen the actual benefit of it yet, but it looks like he can stop a good block as long as he can maintain the pressure. However, the fact, Mirko, top notch, high level, definitely a leading hero, and she knows how to really not hold back. And I'm happy that a hero finally doesn't hold back without any remorse. She doesn't think about it. I love the agility. I love how she's able to take a hit, brace the hit before impact. On top of all of that, she also knows how to assess things even while being damaged. When her arm came off, I thought that was a wrap, but no, she took the second to stop. Now, is that no move permanently taken out? We have no idea. Normally, we know at the present time that their regenerative ability is clearly insane, but we'll end up seeing what ends up happening in the long run. But at the present time, she is literally taking names. Now, that's where I believe that you have to drop Endeavor's team down just a little bit, because a hero did get injured, and not just a hero, a very valuable hero that they could use in plenty of other fights. Now, it's not too much further until she won't be able to lose her legs or her other arm, but you're probably going to need your appendages if you're going to keep fighting, because I don't think she's meant to take that many hits, especially from a super powered type no move that almost kind of resembles All Might. One definitely positive thing to say about Endeavor's team is that they were ready for a fight. They didn't care so much about the surprise. Yes, they were surprised that you were there, but at the same time, they were ready for the counterattack. They were ready to take action. And we did see the heroes go into the hallway after Mirko, but unfortunately they weren't fast enough. And at the same exact time, they're stuck behind, Shield Hero, because he has to stop the other super strong Nomu, which was probably a good thing that he went away, because he seemed to be the strongest of the Nomus as far as strength is concerned. But either way, we'll see what ends up happening with him, and if it requires more than one hero to take him out. And I believe it will, only for the simple fact is it's just brute strength and speed at that point in time. I guess that's really all that really happened in the episode. There's not too much to talk about other than, the extreme action and very good surprise attack that they did against the villains. I mean, what did you think about it? What did you like about the fight so far? Do you like the simple fact that, Mirko doesn't hold back, or that Endeavor also has, on the inside, looks like he has a good ton of control of his fire, which I was very surprised at. And Eraser as well, being able to use his ability back to back to back. I wonder if he still has a limit of how long he can use his ability, or has he been training on his eyes a little bit more so that way he can last longer in a fight. It's good to see him out in the field and out of the teaching position temporarily. I found that kind of funny when Endeavor said, "I can definitely use you as a sidekick," and Eraser's like, "Yeah, no, I'm good. I can't leave my students. I'd rather be a teacher." Everyone kind of knows their calling, because Eraser knows he's a really good fighter, but at the same time he likes his position. He likes to raise the next generation of heroes while doing whatever he needs to do, because he only wants the best of the best, and that's why he is as hard as he is. And I kind of respect that they added a little few treats in there, and I can't wait to see what other heroes other than our three protagonists, or tritagonists, I forgot what it was called, but I can't wait to see what they can do and how they're going to do it. I mean, so far, I think episode 2 was pretty special. And I think episode 3 is just going to be just as special and more aggressive. So there's lots of fighting yet to come this season. So again, what did you think? And let me know. What do you think is going to end up happening this season? Now, if you've read the manga, please don't say anything. Either way, if you like what I'm doing, subscribe, hit that like button, hit that bell notification, and don't forget to kick up and not down, and have a wonderful day. Peace.